Hey, so I'm making this video because of the fact that I feel like a lot of things need to be said. Okay, one of the things that really bothers me the most is when you're on certain social medias and they feel like you did something to offend them. The fact that other people can say things and they don't really pay attention to anything. Like, why are we doing this stuff? Like, why is it okay for one group of people to say something and the other one doesn't? That was my phone charger. I just feel like I'm coming on here because I think it's necessary. I am a person who likes to tell the truth. But at the same time, I like to have fun. And I just feel like a lot of young people don't really know what they're getting themselves involved with. Like, for example, this Lil Nas video. The dude is talented. Like, when I tell you he's got genius, like, oh my God. Everybody was making such a big deal about the fact that he's gay and all this other stuff. At least he came out. You know how many artists are still like undercover but don't tell you about it? Like, what's wrong with him coming out? But they tried to make it a big deal because he had shoes or whatever, and the shoes that he were talking about, or whatever you want to say, what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? He was upset at the fact that, or actually the people on, how do I put this? Maybe even Good Morning America. They were really, really upset with the fact that this guy made, I guess, Satan shoes. I don't know because I've never seen them. I saw them like one time, and they basically said that he had no right to put them on sale for, I don't know, Palm Sunday Eve before Easter or whatever. Listen, let me explain something. Christians are still going to do them regardless if you worship Satan or not. People really don't care. For me, now some folks do, but for me, I don't see a reason for that to happen. I don't see a reason to hate somebody just because they worship something else. Why would you do that? So what? Big deal. I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh, he worships the underworld. Like, some people do that. I had friends that did it. And am I supposed to cry about it? Like, okay. That is what it is. But even going back to that, they're so strung out on the fact that they're so upset with the fact that kids are getting involved. They're thinking that he's letting people come into homosexuality. No, he's not. People have a choice, you guys. If kids decide to do something, it's because they decide to do something. Now, let's be real. I'm a 90s baby, so you can only imagine the level of music and nastiness we had to endure. People chose to do whatever they wanted to do. We're not going to sit here and blame Lil Nas for stuff that he said just because of the fact that you can't handle reality. Get your head out of the gutter and out of the sink before you clog up the pipes. Hello, somebody. Like, I don't understand this. I grew up in church. You know, you don't know anybody's level of stress. You just don't know what people go through. So they're making a whole big deal about the fact that he made a video or whatever. My situation is, I don't care. I just like the fact that he was artistic. Now they're making a big deal about him going down the stripper pole and, you know, grinding to, you know, the underworld. I gotta say it like that because I have to be respectful. I don't want to flag nobody or say nothing to nobody. But basically, they're making a bigger deal than what it is, and it doesn't really matter. People are going to do stuff. My thing is, and this is no disrespect, because Madonna is great. If Madonna can do a song called Just Like a Prayer and have somebody, you know, have herself on a cross or whatever it was. If Lady Gaga can do her Alejandro video, right, and have a situation where she's got somebody dressed up like Jesus with the cross and stuff like that in the whirlpool while they're sitting there cooling in the jacuzzi, right? What's wrong with Lil Nas being on a stripper pole? That's all I'm trying to understand. If they can do it, what's wrong with them? You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, my family's Jewish as well. But we are more religious than we do stuff. You see what I'm saying? So on my mom's family, they preach the word. My father's family, you know, they do what they want to do. But my thing is, why is it okay for one group of people to do it and Lil Nas can't? He's an artist just like Madonna and Lady Gaga. All of them are talented, so why is everybody fussing about it? Here's another situation. I guess Storm, I don't really know him like that. He got mad at or not he, but I'll just say everybody was making a big deal about Tamar Braxton apologizing to Goldie. I don't see why she needs to apologize to her. If they have a sit-down conversation as adults, that's between them. Why do they need to have anybody validate to them why they need somebody to say something? If I offend you and you tell me I hurt your feelings and I don't make that right, that's between us. And if somebody else witnesses it, that's a us problem, not a you problem. And that's part of the problem with some of these people. You can blog and you can do whatever you want to do. People are going to do whatever they want to do. It is not our job to tell people what they should be doing. These folks is making millions of money. We the one out here broke. Ain't that a trip? Ain't that a freaking trip? But it is what it is. I'm probably gonna come on here a couple of times if I feel like there needs to be things that needs to be said. I feel like people take things for granted. We're not gonna sit here and act like everything has got to be a certain way. We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in a society where everybody should feel comfortable and feel free. Why do we need to justify why one won't do this and the other won't do that? It's nobody's business. It's nobody's business what you do in your life, what he does in his life, what she does in her life. Why should I have to give somebody an ultimatum what happens in that person's life? It doesn't matter. Another situation is like a friend of mine I learned is really weird. And I had to unfollow this ex-person. I'm going to just call him an ex-person because I don't want to put him on blast like that. But I found out that he likes younger guys. My issue with him is not about the liking guys. It's the fact that they're younger guys. You're in your, I'll just say 30s. Why are you messing with somebody that younger than you? And then to find out that the person that you was messing with was 15. I quickly removed myself. You want to know why? Because of the fact that if anybody had said X, Y, and Z did this and this and this and this, that could have landed on me, that could have landed on him, that could have landed on anybody. So the reason why parents are so, I don't like gay people, is because there's always that one gay person that will not tell you that they like younger people and then find out that they were messing with like minors. Not every gay person is like that. However, you'll find some people that'll, gay people. Listen, I got family members that are gay. I got friends that are gay. I'm not going to judge them. But I will say this, the ones that do be messing with kids, like, that's a soft spot for me. Why would you want to mess with somebody's kids? Like, I just don't understand that. Like, I feel like when you are grown and you decide or you choose or you feel like you were born gay, that's your business. But you don't need to be putting that in these kids. These kids can barely read and say their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, and you guys are trying to encourage them to be gay. For what? There's nothing wrong with being a certain sexuality or feeling like you're born that way at not an early age when you're an adult, because there's things that you don't know about. And that's a personal experience because I've been in situations. And I just feel like when that person turns 18, yeah, do what you want to do, but not at no young age. Get yourself satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself in a situation that you know what you're doing and you know you want to do this, because the last thing you want is somebody to coerce you into stuff and then it's a rape situation. Nobody wants to go through that. That's sad. You know, you got a lot of kids going through a lot of stuff, and I just want to be an encouragement to them because somebody needs to hear this. This next generation don't know what they're doing. They don't know if they want to jump off of something. They don't know if they want to do something inappropriate. They don't know if they want to do recreational things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out, why is everybody tripping? Is everybody bugging? Help me understand. Help me help you understand that. I'm just saying. Help me help you understand. Okay? All right.